lowering my Marauder for free. Maybe we should make that the title. What's going on, guys? We are back with another video, and if you are watching this title and seeing that thumbnail, I'm sure you know what's going to happen. If you guys are living under a rock, we built this 1,000 horsepower sleeper Marauder. We are no strangers to building high horsepower Mustangs, and we typically make them look pretty good. I mean, I'd say so. When I first set out, I said we're gonna keep it on stock wheels, stock ride height, and we just want to make this thing a sleeper. Well, as you know, I can't leave anything well enough alone. As you can see here, we have a stock Marauder. We do have a little poking out right up there in the front, but stock wheels, stock ride height, and this was my intention to keep it exactly like this. Until picked up a set of wheels to get some traction on the rear. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I already test fitted them. I haven't test fitted the new tires, but it looks pretty freaking baller, and it may have convinced me to go ahead and change the plans a little bit. And in this video, we are going to transform this Marauder from stock and a little confused to one of the wildest Panther chassis cars I've ever seen on the internet, because I don't see a lot of these in person. So let's get swapping. All right, guys, so for those of you guys who really like the stock Marauder wheels, like me, let me justify this for you just a little bit. I didn't realize how bad traction was gonna be until we got out on the road and this thing tried to kill me. Oh boy. So on top of that, we needed tires all the way around. So if you actually look here, this tire is going flat. It's had a leak in it. It has like a nail or something. I've been filling it up, but these tires, they're a little aged, and they're also just not for performance like what we're doing now. So I got into looking at tire sizes, various different things, and I actually picked up a 295/45 18 for the stock wheel, which is a little on the big side for an 8-inch wide, but I was gonna use that. And then, well, I saw these wheels. So without further ado, let's get the wheels on here. Next thing we will address is the ride height. And I got a little trick I'm gonna show you guys. Being that these are factory air suspensions, so we have airbags in the rear, we can get that ride height wherever we want. So without further ado, let's get these wheels on. All right, guys, so the wheels are on, but if you guys notice, what is that? Well, and I think we're gonna probably drop the front, but before we put the other side on, and trust me here, I agree, that little ride height there in the rear looks a little funky. So give me a sec, I'm gonna show you the little trick, but I think this thing is gonna look sweet. Can't wait to put it outside. But let's go ahead and show you guys how to lower these things. So one thing I found out, so there's this little switch back here, and I thought this was aftermarket. It's actually factory. That's how you switch off the airbag control in the rear. So if we get under this thing, being that it'll be jacked up, not that it could, but it's not gonna try to lower on top of us. So we're gonna go ahead and jack it up, get under there, and I'm gonna show you guys how to adjust this ride height. So I'm not gonna lie, I already did this and went ahead and put it backwards. So when I say this is very easy to do, it's very, very easy. Obviously, first step, jack the car up, get it on a jack stand, slide under here to the driver's side. All right, now see, that's your ride height sensor. And it goes off this little arm. This arm is slotted. So there's 11 mil and 8 mil bolt. You're gonna loosen that. I'm gonna do that right here. I found my tool. Lowering my Marauders for free. Maybe we should make that the title. Too lame. Okay, so 11 mil. I found that the 8 mil, I didn't even have to loosen that. So basically, loosen that a little bit. Right now, I believe we have it all the way as high as it can go, which I think is like factory. So that's all the way this way to the passenger side. Move it all the way this way. That's max low. I don't know if I want to go max low again, but I don't know, maybe for the video we will. It looks pretty sweet. So this is the amount of adjustment we have. Let me try to slide it back. So, I mean, I could go like that, maybe just a hair off of max low. And you could technically fool with this sensor any way you want. Like if you were to drill out this, you could also do that and make it, you know, longer slot or something like that. Get even lower. I don't know at what point the bags, you know, won't be happy, but just that right there, it's gonna drop this rear pretty significantly. You can see the airbag right there and there. So yeah, let's hop out of here, get the other wheel on, get the front wheel on, and let this thing lower down. All right, we're gonna lower it down. Got the new wheels on. We're gonna turn the bag system on. Let this thing start dropping down. Flip the switch. Oh, it's going down. Woo! I think it's gonna come down even more. Yep. Yeah, I don't think you guys can see it, but I can feel it. It's so sick. I wish the front was on bags so bad. It'd be like literally perfect. Dang. So I think we're gonna have to cut a coil out of the front to get the front ride height like perfect. Woo! Check that out. Oof. All right, so I think the car looks pretty dang good. I'm excited to see it outside. I do think we need to drop the front, and I think we're gonna do that. I don't know if we're getting to it in this video, but we're gonna solve the old hanging down heat exchanger problem. If you guys know what that is, that's a Magic Drift front chin spoiler for a Mustang. I found this pic on the internet of another Marauder with one of these on it. Looks sick, and I think it's gonna cover that heat exchanger. So let's get into it. Damn! I think it looks so sick. It covers the heat exchanger. I have been thinking about taking the front license plate off. I just don't know how I'm gonna feel about the holes. Let me get this on the ground and outside. Damn, I think this thing looks insane. I think if we drop the front just a hair, I mean, really like an inch, and I think it'll be like perfect ride height. I don't want to do it right this second. I kind of just want to drive it, see where the rear settles in, and make sure that doesn't rub, and then we'll finalize the front end ride height. The Magic Drift front chin spoiler, it looks fire. And look, you can't even see the heat exchanger hang down. I think all I got to do is paint that bracket right there on the heat exchanger black, and that'll be pretty decent. Wow, this thing looks insane. Front lip, perfect fit, right off the Mustang. Insane. All right, guys, the car looks absolutely insane. I am really excited. Magic Drift front chin spoiler. They're like pretty cheap on eBay. The wheels look sick. I'm also a weld dealer now, so if you guys want to set this exact spec, go ahead and hit the link in the description and get a Marauder spec drag pack. I actually did a street setup, so the front's an 18x8, so we're not going to be losing any steering ability, turning ability, really anything. And the rear is a 17-inch 305 45 17 555 R2. So it's a radial, so it's not going to be swaying all about, and it should drive pretty good. I can't get over how wild it looks, and I mean, like I said, I was a big supporter of stock wheels, but other than just bringing that front down a little bit, it's like perfect, and I can't wait to drive it and see how it goes. Next up, we got to address the rear end. We got to build that. More stuff, more tweaks we're going to do on the Marauder, but I can drive it now, and I'm super excited. If you guys are liking the Marauder series, make sure you slap that like button down below. If you have a friend that might enjoy the videos, go send it to them, because it helps us get the video out to more people, more views, more likes, more money for building cool things. If you guys aren't familiar, we build some crazy stuff, and we're building Turdzilla over there. We're in the middle. I've done like 5 different car projects today, including tuning a customer car earlier. So yeah, there's a lot of cool things, and I'm very excited about this one. So stay tuned, hit the like button down below, and we'll see you guys in the next one.